Oh man.
Right. Ooh, Matus. I needed to speak to fucking Matus. Wonderful. Matus, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Very good. So we're going to kick off this call going over a tracking sheet that Matus has because all of you guys should have the tracking sheet. So Matus, can you share the link with me again as we go over the tracking sheet?
Okay.
Or the what? I'm sorry.
So Matus has a very useful tracking sheet that was made with him, that we made with him, to analyze his cold calling and his conversion rates on cold calling. We were recently going over that. I was meant to go over it with him yesterday, but then my Zoom crashed because Ernest was using it, and then I got distracted. So Matus, if you care to share, we will handle it right away. And it'd be very useful for you guys to have a similar thing. And while he's doing that, Abdullah, were you able to find people and leverage their time to do cold calling?
Not yet, fortunately.
Do you not care about your success?
I do.
So why haven't you done it?
I tried to find some people, but it's hard to to convince them to do it through sales, through closes.
Fair enough. Then we have to work on your negotiation. So, Matus, I'll catch everyone up. Just how were the adjustments on the here when we were looking at the problem rate? Were you able to calculate that?
Yes, I'm not really sure if I have like good numbers when it comes to the problem rate.
What
Like,
numbers are we looking at?
let me use translator because yeah, those numbers. So I don't know if those 5 people goes from pitch or from total pickups.
That it's very interesting. So you get past the problem rate, you can give them a proposal, right?
Yes. Like
Very good.
usually it's not a problem to get on proposal when I'm able to get through problem.
Wonderful. And am I correct in saying that we've seen an increase in the amount of bookings?
Yes, yes. Based on fact that I've been struggling for last couple of days with my cold calling, but the biggest change I would say was the new number, because my pickup rate, as you can see here, is really, really good.
The fuck we go. And have we seen an increase in getting people past the problem with the new script?
No, because like get through the problem is still a problem for me, because I usually end on the pitch, on the question if can I let you know the 2 steps that allows us to do this?
So okay. So then the final part is the transfer over to the proposal.
Mm-hmm.
But your
Yes.
numbers say it's 5 for 5, 4 for 4. Why?
Well, because when they say yes, that I am able to like explain them those 2 things, that allows to like get them more clients. It's basically really easy to ask them if we can do this 50-minute conversation tomorrow or the next day.
So I'm confused. So we get past the are, are we seeing an increase in the amount of so we get past the pitch, they say yes. Are we getting past the problem, the first part?
Yes.
So everything's looking good.
I asked
Probably.
something.
Yes.
Quickly. Because it says on 28th of February, it says 25 got to the pitch, right? 24 not interested but booked 2. So I'm confused about how the formula works.
So the split is on the so we're splitting up the cold calling the script is being split up into 3 sections, right?
Yeah.
So we have the pitch, hey, I haven't spoken before, can I let you know why I'm calling? Right? So we've spoken to 51 people, 21 of them have heard the pitch and have gone through. They're like, cool, tell me more. From that, he's done the first part, trying to find out people who have a problem. He's able to speak to 5 of those people. From that, he gives a proposal to a 15-minute call, and from that, how many book in? Make sense?
Right. Yeah, but no, that understood. The map doesn't add up to me. because then
Yeah,
25
yeah,
people got to the pitch. So booked 2, so the not interested should be 23 now.
yes, but the problem is that I called those prospects on the other day because like we agreed and I'm gonna call him and I just didn't change the number there.
Okay, sort of. Okay,
It should be
okay, I
23,
see.
yes.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, so you literally just counting. Okay, cool. But this is looking good. This is better than what we were seeing previously, because previously we had bigger gaps now. But
Yes.
can I tell you, the issue is it's not enough days. We need we need to run for longer to see the adjustments.
Okay.
Because as it stands with this one here, right now we're looking at 1 appointment per day. If you can average out 30 booked calls, you're good.
Yeah, actually I can add numbers from today.
Yeah, go for it.
Matas, could you send me it's Matas, right?
The what, sorry?
Matush.
Matush, okay. Could you send me this document in chat? So I'll just delete your numbers and I'll just use it if that's okay.
It should be in chat. I send it here.
No, it's fine.
For
I don't
everyone.
wait. Alex, I'll make a copy. Just put your
Oh, I
email
see
on.
it.
Just put your email,
see
I'll
it.
make a copy. Right, Alex.
Okay,
Yeah, put your email on the chat, I'll share the copy with you.
perfect.
Cool.
Thank you.
So let's see this. Yeah, it's how long is it
Yeah.
taking to do? You're doing it for 1 hour, 100 dials?
It's 2 hours, but it's let's say 2 hours, but it's double dialing. So it's more than 100 dials, but it's just unique people.
Yeah. So it sounds easier than what I'm saying, but fundamentally, if you did 4 hours of calling, you're good in terms of bookings.
I just thought that it's supposed to be like bigger number or better numbers when it comes to problem to pass this second question in a script.
Can you provide a recording to your call?
Yes.
Like give me an example of a failed call.
Failed.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna find something.
Wonderful. Do you guys understand the purpose of why Matus has done this?
Yeah, to know what to improve, what to work on.
Yes. Abdullah?
Yeah, same thing.
Wonderful.
Some big ups.
Now, this actually threw me off. There's one thing specific I wanted to go over with you guys. Okay, then we're gonna have to go through framing. Okay, who here is familiar with what framing is?
The definition or in the context of sales specifically.
Context of sales.
Is that the thing where everything we say has to sell the result? Like we frame it in the terms of result?
Specific utilization. But fundamentally, the frame is my screen here. Each of us are in our own frame, right? Now, let's assume that we're in a circumstance where all 4 of us are just having a casual conversation, right? And then someone views the recording of that conversation. They are able to make assumptions based on our character or whatever is happening inside our frame, and all of our frames are different. Does that make sense? Right? And what I want to focus on now is the beginning of the call. right? So this is the first sentence of the call. You guys are going to go for it, and then we're going to go into details on framing, taking that throughout the whole call. So now this is just past the point of how are you? It is the first sentence that you say. So who wants to kick us off? Oh, Abdullah, wonderful. Abdullah, kick us off with the beginning of the call.
Like sales call.
Yes.
Okay, so Ismail, why did you decide to join this call?
Just before that. So the sentence that we're focusing on is the way that these calls normally work. I'm going to ask you a few questions, get an idea of where you're at, where you're trying to be. Based on that, I'll know if we can help you or if we can't. On the basis that we can help you, I'll let you know exactly what we do. On the basis that we can't, I'll end the call quickly, save your time, save my time. Does that sound okay? How you say that in the beginning will dictate how they see you. So that's what we're focusing on. Abdullah, show me what you got.
Okay, so here's how the call is gonna go. We're gonna ask some questions, and then we'll see if we can help you. And if we can, we'll continue. Otherwise, we'll end this quickly so we don't waste each other time.
I rank that a 4 out of 10. Do you see why I rank that in a 4 out of 10? Your voice is not powerful. You do not command authority. You're mumbling your words, and as your speech went on, it got worse and worse towards the end. So go again, more authority.
Can someone else do it so I can just get
But
the...
you're fucking learning of people who are also fucking learning, so I don't know what the fuck you're gonna get from that.
Okay.
But let's go with Matus.
Okay, so Ismael, the main goal of this call is just basically learn more about your real estate business and how we can help you reach your goals. So today I will ask you a couple of questions to better understand three important things. I would love to explore what has been working well for your business, areas where you might be facing challenges, and any specific goals you have for your growth. From there, if I see we can help you, I'll show you what we do. If I don't see we can, I'll be the first one to let you know. Sounds good?
Borderline perfect, except for the fact it comes across as rehearsed. Everything else was very, very good. It just now needs to come more naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Abdullah, you have your reference.
So here,
Does
Abdullah,
your camera follow you?
like my bitches, yes, my camera is full.
okay, so this call is about to find out where your business at and where
Very
you want to go.
Did you say this call is about to find out?
Maybe I did.
From the top.
Okay. So the way this call is gonna go is that we're gonna discover how your business is doing, and we'll see if there is a potential to help you. We'll do. Otherwise, we'll end this quickly, and so we save each other's time.
Okay, Alex, what do you rank that out of 10?
What do I rank it out of 10?
Yes.
Well, maybe a 7.
What do you think?
6.5, 7?
Are you trying to fuck him with this like lie of a compliment?
No, I'm trying to. I don't know, man.
You honestly believe that's a 7?
Well, it's not a 4 for sure.
But I
Was
give it a
better.
fucking 3. I give a fucking 3.
No, I meant it was better than before.
Okay, Alex, show me what you got.
So, Ismail, here's how these calls usually go. I'm gonna ask you a few
Shit.
questions.
Go again. Your spacing between words is terrible.
So, Ismail, here's how this call usually goes. No? What am I?
Come on.
So, Ismail, here's how this call usually goes. I will ask you a few questions. If I decide that we might be a good fit, I will show you what I do. If not, I won't waste my time or your time, and we can just end it there. Sounds good?
You sound like a 5 out of 10 who doesn't give a fuck, and also your wording was very good. He also then said, if I decide that we can work, yes, if I see that we can actually help you, not decide from your fucking royal fucking throne. Go again.
So Ismail, here's how these calls usually go. I will ask you a few questions. On the basis that I think that we can help you, I will move forward and show you exactly what we do. If
The
I
one
don't
is-
think we can help you,
Yeah.
we'll end the call there. Does that sound good?
The next issue is, or the next main issue is, dot, 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 dot. Like, where's the part? So look, typically how these calls go is I'm going to find out more about you. I'm going to ask you questions. What I want to know is where you're at, where you're trying to go, what's stopping you getting there. Now, on the basis that I believe that we can actually help you, I'll show you everything that we've got. On the basis that I can't, then I'll be honest, I'll end the call early. Does that sound okay? So like you want to use your body, your framing, like you want to kind of like you slug down. All right. This is frame. There we go. Framing, massive difference. So again,
So Ismail, this is how this call. So Ismail, this is how these calls usually go. I'll ask you a few questions, find out more about your business, about what you do, where you're going.
pause.
On
You're too monotone. You're speaking in the same tone consistently. Have some adjustments. Have a conversation. Be an interesting person to listen to. Right now, everything
Okay.
is on the same tone.
Okay. So Ismail, look, this is how these calls usually go. I'll ask you some questions about your business, about what you do, about where you want to be. If I think that I can help you, then we'll move forward and I will show you exactly what we do. If I think we can't, then I'll just stop wasting mine and your time and I'll just stop the call there. Does it sound good?
This is much better, but very far away from great. Can you agree?
Yeah, I'm trying to, but like I'm so used to speak in monotone that even though I think that I'm trying to change tonalities a lot more than usual, and then you still tell me it's monotone. So it's just I need practice, you know.
That's fine. That's why we're doing this. Right. But now this beginning of the call dictates so much, right? I've hopped into calls with people and they get nervous. Like in the beginning of the call, they get nervous. Now, on a sales call, very fucking powerful, wonderful. Please get as fucking nervous as you want, and I'm going to make it even worse. But then it's about, I don't want to use the word aura, but it's what they assume about you, the way you handle yourself. We just hopped onto a call together. You're going to make assumptions on me, on who I am, on how much experience I have. That's going to be heavily based on how I hold myself and my frame. Now, obviously, there's other things that we can look at, but we're focusing mainly on frame.
Right.
Matus, show us what you got.
The same thing.
Yep. But sound authentic. Sound like you're actually thinking as you're speaking.
Okay, so Ismail, the main goal of this call is just to basically learn more about your real estate business and how we can help you reach your goals. So today I will ask you a couple of questions to better understand three important things. I would love to explore what has been working well for your business, areas where you might be facing challenges, and any specific goals you have for your growth. From there, if I think we can help you, I'll show you what we do. If I don't think we can, I'll be the first one to let you know. Sounds good?
Good. You're at a very good level. You're missing one key thing. You have to look like you think. No, you have to look as though you're thinking about what to say. It's a very nuanced skill to do. So like on sales calls, there's many times where I know what I'm going to say, but I'm going to stutter on purpose, or I'm going to think on purpose. I'm going to take my time, right? The amount of times I'm negotiating, I know what the fuck I want. I know exactly what I want, but I'm going to not say what I want and act as though I'm thinking very hard about it, trying to make it work. But I know what's going to happen. So it's hyper nuanced. You were very good in the beginning, but then you stayed stale as though it was scripted. Like we could make a robot version of it. It'd be a good robot, but we can tell that it's a robot. Right. So you think about how to do that. That would be the final adjustment, and then very good introduction. Right. But now the whole focus is what you've got a very good frame. Can you hold it throughout the whole call, asking the right questions, bringing the right value, answering everything perfectly? Amazing. that is a good fucking call where people won't doubt your competence, especially when you bring in niche knowledge into the equation. All right, when you speak about the niche with that level of clarity, we'll say, very good position. Mullah, my Arab brother, please enlighten me.
Okay, so Ismail, the goal of this call will be to learn more about your business, to see where are you at, and where you want to go, and what is stopping you from going.
Abdullah, I can tell that you're fucking reading a fucking script.
I'm actually not reading a script.
So what are you doing?
I'm just trying to put some words together.
So why you keep looking to this side?
Which side?
From the top. Oh, what a gorgeous man. No homo.
So he's just looking at you, huh? With respect, you know.
Come on. From the top.
So Ismail, the goal of this call is okay again.
From the fucking top.
Okay, this call again one last time. So Ismail, the goal of this call is to learn more about your business and to see where do you want to go and what is stopping you from
Again.
So Ismail, the goal of this call is to learn more about your business and to see where do you want to go and what is stopping you from being there.
Good. So we're gonna try one more time. Turn off your camera. Go.
This is a bit harder now.
How the fuck is it hard without a camera?
Okay. So Ismail, the goal of this call is to learn more about your business, to see what are your goals, and if we can, if I see, okay.
Yeah, pause. Alex.
So Ismail, how these calls usually go? I'll ask you a few questions, try to find out as much as I can about your business, what your goals are. If I think that by the end of that we can help you, I will move ahead and I will show you what we do. If not, I won't stay there and waste my time, your time, so I'll just end the call. Does it sound good?
Much better. Do you see the difference in how you're handling it?
Yeah.
Yes, but what we want is to get it to a level of great.
Yeah.
You kick up like the level of like compare your first time to this time now and how someone will receive that.
Yeah.
You
I
guys
see,
have to go
I
ahead.
noticed I was watching some calls with Ernest yesterday, some of my sales calls, and I noticed that even like in the calls, despite I'm saying in the beginning what I'm supposed to say, I still say it even worse than now the first time. You know? So I think it's also because I'm like it's going away, but I'm still nervous when I like the first few seconds of the call. You know, I'm still a bit nervous, so I don't control it as well, but I think I'm slowly getting better.
When it comes to nervousness, there's going to be a few things that adjust that. So there'll be three things. The first one is understanding that they are the ones who need your help. And that's one of the big reasons for framing. When you frame yourself correctly, you have to understand these people are hopping onto calls in hopes, fingers crossed, not optimistic, that there's a person who knows more than them that can get them to where the fuck they want to be. Right? I rarely bump into these people for what I need to do. When I do, I'm like, oh, finally. You don't know how many fucking retards I had to fucking speak to fucking finally find you. Right? But then it's how they hold themselves on the calls. Right? The way that they speak about everything. So that's the first thing. It's understanding that you need to be their answer. Right? Another way to put this, because you may say, look, Ishbal, I don't know if I can give the answer. Right? Let's imagine you're at home, you've got a wonderful gal in your bed, and then you've got intruders. Let's be honest, you don't know what the fuck to do. You don't know how to handle the intruders. You don't know what fucking weapons they may or may not have. Are you going to look at
Bitch,
them?
I'm going and dying. I don't give a shit. Yeah.
But there we go. Yeah, you're going to be like, don't worry, I got this. You stay under the fucking bed. Now, me personally, I'm going to do a risk assessment. I'm going to look at my criteria of women that I can and can't have. Based on that analysis, I'm going to rank my life, you know, on that fucking analysis.
I'm in a long-term relationship with a wifey material. I cannot risk her, you know.
Yeah, you see, I have provisions for 4 in my religion, so I have to really think long term, you know.
Fair.
So, but then in those circumstances, you just have to kick in. Cool, I can handle this. Go under the bed, or use her as a human shield, or offer her as a peace offering for your free escape.
Make new friends. No.
But then, on the basis that you can handle it in those circumstances, what's stopping you from handling this correctly? Right?
No,
Because
I get what you're trying to say, and it helps me more now that I've been
yes,
sort of training this mindset like during the calls. But those
yes,
maybe few seconds sometimes causes me to stumble. And then if I stumble on the first sentence, then that will
yeah.
fuck up the whole intro, you know?
But it's because you allow it to.
Right.
That all you have to do is pause, go again. Yes.
Okay.
The
I'll
next
just
thing
take
is
a okay.
the
I'll
next
just
thing is
start
the amount
quiet.
of calls that you take. Right? Sorry. The next thing is the amount of calls that you take. The more calls
Yeah.
you take, the less of a shit you will give. That is natural.
Yeah, of course.
Right? And then the final thing after that is how much money you make. The more money you make, the more you realize all these fuckers on the calls with you are broke. And then your framing is like way easier to handle.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Celine, we're doing framing again. So, Abdullah, show off to Celine how good your introduction is, please.
Okay. Just give me a moment to think. Okay, let's
Celine,
do
please
this.
give him a moment to think.
Okay, Ismail. So the goal of this call is that one more time from the beginning. Yeah. The goal of this call is to discover your business. Where are you at the moment, and where do you want to go?
Pause. Very good. But what the fuck do you mean discover my business? That's not a sentence. I'm not the Atlantis Ocean. I'm not like the fucking hidden Atlantis under the sea. Again.
Okay, Ismail. The goal of this call is to discover more about where your place at the moment, where do you want to go, and what are your goals, and what is keeping you of going there. Based on your answers, I'll see if we can help you. We can continue forward. Otherwise, I'll just let you know from earlier. I'm gonna be honest, so we don't waste any time.
Cool. You're still on the rank 4. So small adjustment. Put your fucking shoulders back, not like fucking this. Put your shoulders back. Yes. Like there's a thing. It seems fucking retarded. Yes. Do this. Yeah. Just relax like this. Andrew Tate does this. Do this. Yes. But like you don't put it in the camera. Just sit up straight. But like sit up straight actively. Keep your hands in that position and go again.
Okay, so the goal of this call is to discover more about where are you at the moment, where do you want to go, and what is keeping you of reaching your goals. Based on your answers, if we can help you, we'll continue forward. We'll show you what we do. Other than that, I'm gonna tell you from earlier, so we don't waste each other's time.
That's fine. For now, fuck the sentences. You need more confidence in your voice. You need to believe what you're doing. You need to believe that when you ask some questions, you need the answers to assess their business, right? And you need to believe that if they're not a good fit, you're gonna let them to fuck off. So believe what you're actually saying and say it. Again.
Okay, Ismail. So the goal of this call is to learn more about where are you at. Let's start from the beginning. Okay, so the goal of this call is to learn more about where are you at the moment, where do you want to go, and what are your goals, and what is keeping you from reaching. Based on your answers, we'll see if you're a good fit in the program, so we can help you achieve your goals. Other than that, I'll let you know, and so we don't waste each other's time.
Celine, can I ask you a question? It's a personal question.
Go ahead.
Based on Abdullah's introduction now, do you believe that he is a man that you can trust to provide and take care of you on the future? If that's the only snippet that you got. She froze. She froze. Oh, that you're back.
She's gonna pretend her internet died, you know. Or did it actually?
Matus, from the top.
What, my framing again?
It needs to come across as though you're thinking about it.
Okay, so Ismail, the main goal of this call is just to basically learn more about your real estate business and how we can help you reach your goals. So today, I will ask you a couple of questions to better understand three important things. I would love to explore what has been working well for your business, areas where you might be facing challenges, and any specific goal you have for your growth. And from there, if I see we can help you, I'll show you what we do. If I don't think we can, I'll be the first one to let you know. Sounds good?
10-10. Did you say that I twice on purpose? At one point, you said I twice. Did you do that on purpose?
No.
Sounded on purpose. Very good. You hold that throughout a whole call, you're doing a good fucking call. With your accent, you need niche knowledge. You provide niche knowledge, show your understanding, hold that frame, wonderful. That frame, niche knowledge, good questioning. You're doing as well as you can fucking do. Very good. Very good. Now, guys, look at Matus's. Okay, I'm going to be a cunt. I know it's not my nature, but I'm going to have to push myself. Yes. Let's look at Matus and let's look at Abdullah, comparing the two. Now, we're all familiar with negative rapport. Which party between the two of them will find it much easier to do negative rapport based off framing? You guys see?
I'm not
Yes.
sure, but I think that Abdullah's accent's a bit heavier. So I think if he does like one of those standard negative report sentences where you have to be quiet afterwards, I think it can have like it can
No.
cut deeper.
Not about the accent, based on their framing.
Mm.
If you're stumbling or if you don't have good strength on your call, you can't say to someone, what are you doing? Like, why aren't you, like, genuinely, like, why aren't you doing more? On the basis that my framing is very strong and very good, and I'm holding myself and I'm articulate to a T, you're going to assume that for the rest of my life. You'll put a picture of me and you'll put a picture of me in multiple settings. If I'm stuttering, if I'm not holding conviction or confidence in my voice, or power, not even confidence, but power behind my voice, and I'm decisive with the words that I use, and I say to you, but then why aren't you, like, if you don't mind me asking, why aren't you trying harder? There's two completely different levels. A strong frame, yes, you're furthering yourself above. You also have to remember that these prospects are not prepared for this call. They're just hopping onto a call. They don't know what the fuck to expect. So when you hit them with a really good frame, it's going to have a massive effect on how they see you. And you have to remember, they're going to look at themselves and look at you. So they'll either see you as an equal or they'll see you higher up than them, which is what you want. Alex, go again.
So Ismail, this is how these calls usually go. I will ask you a few questions. I will try to understand as much of your business as I can. Based on that, we will see if I think I can help you. In that case, we will move forward and I will show you exactly what I do. If not, I will stop wasting my time and yours, and I will just end the call there. Sounds good?
Meh, nowhere close to you being great. But now, one thing, I'm going to give you guys an example of understanding of framing. So I'm going to kick it off. Matus, if you don't mind, I've done hundreds of these calls. I know exactly what questions I need to ask you to know if you're a good fit for us. But when I say a good fit, I'm not judging you. I want to know where you're at, what you're doing, and where you're trying to go. Because there's a good chance we're not a good fit for you. So if you're okay with it, I'm going to ask a few questions, get a better comprehension of what you're doing, And on the basis that we can actually help you, I'll show you everything we've got. Now, on the basis that we can't help you, I will tell you, I'll be very honest, we're not fit for you. You're happy with that kind of structure on the call?
Yes.
Right? I did a nice little drop. I've had hundreds of these calls. I know exactly what to ask. What that does is that it's micro confidence that I know what I'm doing. I've done this a lot. So let me take the lead. So I am speaking my competence and showing my competence at the same time through conviction and through handling. Yes. At a high level, you have to look at all of these small fucking tweaks that you can do on a call or in an interaction with someone that will have a positive effect. As an example, have you guys ever left a circumstance, let's say with a friend, you and your friend had an encounter, or you and your partner had an encounter, and then you spoke about the tiny details about one person? I noticed this, and that probably means that. Have you guys ever done that?
Yep.
Right? Imagine a life where you understand that people do that, so you control what they see. You get my point? Yes, because when you are not conscious, you fuck up. Like most people, when they speak with me, they're not conscious. They're fucking unconscious. They will say one sentence structure. I know they're bullshitting. I know that they're going through hard times. I know they're doing really fucking well. All based on unconscious sentence structures. So you make it all conscious. And you bring it all to your conscious, and you act the way that you want to be seen. Celine, do you want to have a go or you want to watch?
I'll go.
Trust what you got.
Okay. So the way these calls go, I will be asking you a couple of questions. I want to see where you at, where you want to be. Are we doing like, okay, sorry,
I'm
did you
just
say
eating.
something? I thought you said.
I'm just eating
Oh, okay.
Pringles.
Okay, so the way these calls go, I will be asking you a couple of questions. I'll see where you're at and where you want to be, and if this is something that could work for you. If
It's getting good. Yep. I'm liking the spot. Yep.
And-
Oh,
the call
And then
and
at the very least, she's better than Abdullah. You know? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Abdullah, from the top.
so
Usually. Abdullah from the yeah, she fucked off. Abdullah from the top.
Okay. So our goal on this call is to discover and
Shoulders
learn.
fucking back. Shoulders back like a warrior, please. Wait. Celine, your Wi-Fi keeps interrupting. Like I'm trying to build the bond connection with you, but the Wi-Fi is not letting us do this.
no, it's really bad. It's supposed to get fixed today, but didn't show up.
Where are you from again?
I'm from Libya.
That would make sense. That makes sense now. I'm pretty sure Libya is a third world country.
Ishma is the key to doing good in sales, just being unhinged.
Are you calling me unhinged?
Controlled, unhinged, you know,
I don't use that word often, so I'm just saying the definition.
consciously unhinged, you know.
Mentally unbalanced and deranged is the
Yeah,
definition
no,
of
that's not how I use unhinged, but okay.
How have you decided to use the word unhinged? I'm curious.
Because some of the comments are unhinged. You know, it's stuff that if you say, people will call you unhinged. I know you're not, but it's like if it's controlled, you know.
So to confirm, mentally unbalanced and deranged.
Yeah, no, that's not the meaning I had in mind when I said it.
I was surprised. I was surprised that I didn't know what you were implying. I now see why I didn't know because I don't use that word. Because it's very rare, but it's a good word. Yeah. Think of the right word. Abdullah, from the top.
So the goal of this call is to ask a couple of questions to learn more about your business, see where you want to go, and what is keeping you of going there. Based on your answers, we're gonna see if we can help you. Other than that, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest, and so we don't waste any time.
It's good, but like I'd maybe put
It's
you as chef in the army, like one of the chefs, not head chef, fuck 'em. Yeah, I'd be like one of the chefs. Right? What's stopping you pushing?
uh, I think a lot about the word that I want to say before I say it. That's why I stutter a lot.
Stop it. Stop thinking. Just do. Trust that you can do it. If
Okay,
you think about everything you fucking do, you're fucked. Thinking takes too long. From the top.
so the goal of this call is to learn more about your business, see what are your goals, and what is keeping you of going there. Based on your answers, we're gonna see if we can help you. We're happy to do that. Other than that, I'm gonna let you know, so we don't waste any time. Is that fair enough?
You're now at neutral. You're not negative, you're at neutral. We need it the fuck up. Matus, you're very good. So Matus, you give it one more time, and then I want to test Alex.
Okay, so Ismael, the main goal of this call is just to basically learn more about your real estate business and
Awesome. Now, everybody, as Matus is going, analyze the facial movements. All of them, he's controlling all of them on purpose, right? Look at the lack of movement that he's holding, look at the facial expressions that he's giving, and look at just the form. So go again.
Okay, so Ismail, the main goal of this call is basically just to learn more about your real estate business and how we can help you reach your goals. So today I will ask you a couple of questions to better understand three important things. I would love to explore what has been working well for your business, areas where you might be facing challenges, and any specific goals you have for your growth. From there, if I think we can help you, I'll show you what we do. If I don't think we can, I'll be the first one to let you know. Sounds good?
Very good. Do you guys see okay, Alex, do you see the difference of what he's doing and what you're doing?
Maybe
Yeah, but even facially, he has much more control. Matus,
Okay.
are you consciously controlling your face?
I would say yes. Most of the time, yes.
It's what you're obviously you can't fully control your face, but you can tell your face, I want this person to see me like this. I want them to see this of me. So Alex, go for it.
Ismail, so look, this is how these calls usually go. I'll ask you a few questions. I will try to find out more about your business, what works well, what doesn't. After, if I think that we can help you, I will move forward and I'll show you what we do. If I don't, then I will stop wasting both our times and I will just end the call. How does that sound?
This one's okay. Not top level. You need to
What's
have
missing? The face?
a little bit more confidence and a little bit less give a fuck. Right? So
Okay.
it's like I genuinely want to know if I can help you. If I can't, I'll be honest. Right? Like I'm not looking to work with everybody. If I can
Right.
help you, I will genuinely, I'll show you everything. We're amazing. But like, I don't want to just get started with you knowing that it won't succeed. I want to be
Okay, so
genuine.
keep the tonality, but dial up oh, I make a bunch of money, don't give a fuck about you.
No, I'm
Motive.
doing this for the work. I'm doing this because I enjoy my work. I don't give a fuck about the money. Right?
Right.
I want to genuinely know. But even look, when you say I want to genuinely know, I'm putting emphasis on the word genuinely. I genuinely want to know if I can help you. And on the basis that I can, I'll tell you everything that we do. And on the basis that I can't, because I can't work with everybody, and not everyone's a good fit for us, and we're not a good fit for everybody. I'll be very honest, we'll end the call early. Does that work for you?
I see.
Bring it back.
Again. So look, Ismail, how these calls usually go. I'll ask you a few questions. I will try to genuinely understand what's working well and what doesn't for you. If after
No,
that, I think
no,
no,
wrong. What do you mean? I will try to genuinely understand. What, a bunch of fucking systems? You use the word genuinely in the wrong place.
Also,
I'm
like
genuinely,
understanding and understanding, actually understanding is two different things. No.
yeah, if you're comparing a fucking retard to a smart person, yes, you should be smart enough to not need to genuinely understand somebody.
Okay. I
You
see.
get my point?
Yeah.
Again. But you see, at a high level, it's so nuanced how you how you say things, right? So go again.
Yeah. Look, Ismael, how these calls usually go. I will just ask you a few questions, like I do every day with other financial planners. And on the basis of your answers, I will see if I think that I can help you out. I will show you what I've got, what it is that I'm doing. If I don't think I can help you or I don't think we're a good fit, I will just tell you up front so we don't waste each other's time. Does that work for you?
If I don't think I can help you, I'll be upfront because I want to be genuine. If I think we're a bad fit,
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know and we can end the call early. And
So softer on that side. Okay.
yes, and then if at any point you doubt any of my questions, look, I've taken thousands of these calls. I really know what I'm doing. But if you're unsure on why I'm asking any question, ask me why I'm asking. I'll let you know exactly what it's regarding. Like,
Okay.
do I sound genuine when I'm speaking right now?
Yeah.
Who the fuck am I speaking to? But fuck no one. Right? So you need that sincerity in your voice. Because
Okay.
at times you make mistakes and you got to be genuine about the apology. You got I've looked in the mirror and I've really understood. And it wasn't easy and blah blah blah. But you need to have that because if you're being genuine, you use a voice. You have to locate that fucking voice and use it. Because it's all about expressions that other humans understand.
Right.
So from the top.
So look, here's how these calls usually go. I'll just basically ask you a few questions, try to deeply understand what works for you and what doesn't. Based on that, if I think I can help you,
Deeply, that's a strong word. I'm going to try to deeply understand. Like the words that are powerful, make them powerful.
mm-hmm.
You're using a powerful word deeply, another powerful word genuinely. Yes, make
Okay.
use that, like put power behind those words. Again,
Okay. So look, this is how these calls usually go. I'll just ask you a few questions, and I will try to properly understand your business, as in what works well, what doesn't as well. Based on that, if I think that I can genuinely help you, we'll move forward and I'll show you what it is that I do. If I don't, in that case, I will just stop wasting both our times and I'll just stop the call. Does that work for you?
so now as it stands, like you're going from different places, which is good. So all the places that you're going, you're doing very well. It just now needs to all flow. They need to flow into each other. They were
Okay.
too separated. You know what? Do you get my point?
Yeah, yeah.
So you make that flow together. Wonderful.
Okay.
Right? To Abdullah, please, my brother. Look, Arabs own the world. Show us fucking why.
Okay, Smith. So the way that this call is gonna go is that I'm gonna ask some questions to discover more about your business, see where you want to go, and what is keeping you from going there. If based on your answers, if we can help you, we're gonna show you our systems, show you how we're gonna help you. Other than that, I'm gonna be honest with you, so we don't waste each other's time. Is that fair enough?
The sentence was structure was bad, but I don't care about that right now. The beginning was good. Your beginning was good, then you tapered off a bit, but you stayed on that taper. Yes. Look, your people have fucking tigers and lions as pets. Yes, the only fucking people to fucking do that for some fucked up reason, and Mike Tyson. All right. You need to. I know what I'm doing. I'm Arab. This is simple shit for us. Let me help your poverty situation. Yes. So, from the top.
Yes, man. So the way that this call is gonna go, I'm gonna ask some questions to see
Of
where
course,
exactly are you at.
of course. I'm going to give you context. Yes. There's a thing that Arabs do where they are the most genuine, hospitable people, or they come across as the most genuine, hospitable people that the world has ever seen. Now, are they also hospitable? Questionable. Yes. But I'm going to give an example. It's a stretched example. I don't speak for all Arabs. There is the ability to come across as the most genuine people and at the same time think you are of the best people. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not saying like badmouth Arabs or anything, but do you understand what I'm running with?
Mhm.
Right? An example would be the what's it called? Like offering to pay. Like you've seen Arabs when they're arguing over who pays a fucking what, $2 on anything. Yes?
Yeah.
You need sincerity behind that, but it's a controlled sincerity. You get my point? Because big picture, they don't care
Can you
us. So two Arabs will argue over a big bill or a small bill on who pays the bill. Am I correct?
Yes.
Whoever pays the bill, will it make a difference to their life?
Not really.
So both parties acknowledge that it doesn't make a difference who's paying for the fucking tea. Correct? But will they
Yeah.
be sincere and genuine when they say, no, please, let me pay? And hyper exaggerated way more than what it should be, considering it's fucking tea.
It depends on the person, but yeah, sometimes it's like this and sometimes it's
No,
not.
no. Okay, I'm going extreme. I'm going to an extreme just to paint the picture. Yes? And then at times they're offended that someone else paid for their tea and they go back and forth over fucking tea, over a stupid principle. Yes? I need you to exaggerate everything that you do. So whatever it is, take it to the top. Go.
Okay. So the goal of this call is to learn more about your business, see where are you at, where you want to go, and what is keeping you from going there. Based on your answers, I'm gonna see if we can help you. Okay, the middle part, I feel that I just fall off. Just
Yes.
it's
So look,
harder than the beginning.
now, based on your answers, I'll have a good idea of whether or not we can help you. Just give me that part.
From the beginning or from the
No, no.
middle?
Just copy me. Now, based on your answers, I'll have a very good idea of whether or not we can actually help you.
So based on your answers, we're gonna see exactly if we can help you or not.
Show emotion. Yes.
How to show emotion.
Literally what we're fucking doing today. Yes. It's like, it's the emotion of I give a shit. Like, based on your answers, I'll know if we can help you or if we can't. And I'm going to be honest,
Okay,
either. Yeah.
okay. So I'm gonna be honest about. Okay, okay. So based on your answers, I'll see if we can help you or not. And if we can't, I'm gonna be honest about it, so we don't waste each other's time.
My Arab
Is that
friend,
fair?
your tonality says, I don't give a fuck. I'm not hearing any giving a fuck, whether it's your business, their business. I'm not saying being a pussy about it, right? But I'm not hearing anything from your side that shows that you give two fucks.
Okay, let me try one more time.
Based on what we see, we will either do or not do. We say, inshallah, and it will be. Like, give me a bit more.
So based on your answers, we'll see if we can help you. But okay,
Again,
okay. Based on your answers, we're gonna see if we can help you. Other than that, I'm just gonna be upfront with it, and so we don't waste each other's time. Fair enough?
so we don't waste each other's time. We're not enunciating words anymore. Okay, let me just open up Matusa's cold call. Just check it out. You give me a call with the fucking Asian. Like, out of all calls to analyze, you give me a call with an Asian lady.
That was the first one I found.
Matthew calling. Quickly explain to you why I'm calling.
First sentence, you don't need that many words. Can I let you know why I've called? Simple.
We've spoken before, but can I just quickly explain why I'm calling?
Depends. For what reason
Sorry, she's South American. My apologies.
do you call me?
Okay. I'm gonna
You're wondering why that fucked up. Now, granted, it's a hard prospect, South American. You can hear me play it, right?
barely, yes.
Okay, wait.
I'm gonna explain to you right away. So we've been working with clients. Quickly explain to you why I'm calling.
Depends. For what reason do you call me?
Okay. So I'm gonna explain to you right away.
What the fuck was the point of that? Okay, I'm gonna explain to you right away. Why are you wasting your time and her time?
So we've been working with quite a few agents for the past 2 years in Orlando, specific to branding and providing them sellers that are looking to purchase within a 2-month window. And our system works great. So can I let you know the two
What the fuck? And our system works great. So can I? Like, do you believe yourself when you fucking say this?
sellers that are looking to purchase within a 2-month window?
What is this?
Two
Listen.
agents for the past 2 years in Orlando, specific to branding and providing them sellers that are looking to purchase.
And providing them sellers that are looking to. You sound like a fucking, you know, that not even air hostess. You know, you get that fucking automated shit on the plane. Yeah, like the fucking the in-flight video in the beginning that ruins everyone's experience of the fucking flight. Yeah, that's. Do you see that? That's what you sound like. Like, do you sound interesting to speak to? Like, would you want to talk to yourself listening to this?
No.
I'm gonna explain to you right away. So we've been working with quite a few agents for the past 2 years in Orlando, specific to branding and providing them sellers that are looking to purchase within a 2-month window. And our system.
No, you know what you sound like? It's when you're arriving. So the temperature outside right now, we're at 35,000 feet. That's exactly what you fucking sound like. Yeah.
System works great. So can I let you know the 2 simple steps that allows us to do this?
You sound like a fucking robot as well. And can I let you know the 2 simple steps? We've been working with agents in Orlando. And I'll be honest with you, it's been going really well. We provide them with sellers. They're all making good money. Can I just let you know briefly the 2 steps on why it's working so well? You got to sound enticing, interesting, like you give a fuck. You sound like bloody air, the literally. It's, listen, tell me, whoever's been on a plane before, tell me this doesn't sound like a plane.
We've been working with quite a few agents for the past 2 years
From this point onwards.
in Orlando, specific to branding
So from now on.
and providing them sellers that are looking to purchase within a 2-month window. And our system works great. So can I let you know the 2 simple steps that allows us to do this?
Do you understand what you're doing wrong?
Yes. Tonality.
Okay, human, just being a human.
Yes, that's my problem. Like, because so many times people just try to ask me a question to find out if I'm the real person during code call.
Idiot.
Yes.
Fucking idiot. Well, work on your tonight. Like, yeah, you sound like a robot.
hmm
Yep. Which isn't a good thing. Don't recommend it for your love life. Honestly, heavily recommend that you get this fixed. Yeah. Wonderful.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next session. Hakuna Matata, being wonderful. But please work for me.